Hello YouTube, this is Keith Kevin Ken. How are you? It's time again for another pocket dump deconstruction. What you see right there, well, that's what I'm filling my pockets with. Yeah, I'm gonna have fun because I'm gonna keep my pockets full today with all this stuff. I threw it on my desk, then made it look pretty, took a picture of it, posted it on @KeithKevinKen. Yeah, that's the Instagram, @KeithKevinKen. Just posted it literally 4 minutes ago. Turned my iPhone 6S Plus from photo to video, and now it's time for the deconstruction. Today's Wednesday, June 8th, 2016. That's when I'm recording it. Wednesday, June 8th, 2016. I know that doesn't mean that's when you're watching it, but that's when I'm recording it. And now let's talk about what's going to fill my pockets today. We're going to take care of the hump day with the Concord Impresario. I really love that chronograph. It's so classy. The cigar for today that'll help me get through everything, well, that's the Romeo y Julieta. And that is the short. You could read it right there, right? The short Churchill. Oh, man. Just a nice, smooth, not smooth tasting. Most Cuban cigars are on the strong side, but just so nice. The pen, this is a brand new Schoen design pen. I told you I was getting hooked. This is brand new from Schoen Design. This is the brass pen. So now I have the titanium, I have the brass, and I have the steel pen with that DLC on it. Oh man, I just really love these pens. Nice and heavy. This thing will get all nice and tarnished, which is why I love brass. I really do. Oh man, I love it. Anyway, that's my Schoen pen. I'm going to stop talking so much about it, but I just love these pens. It's perfect. Gives you a little weight in your pocket, like I don't have enough weight in my pocket. But, man, when I pull this out and screw it together, I have some really expensive pens, Mont Blancs and other things, and I usually don't carry them. I usually just carry my company pens. But when I do, when there were special meetings or consulting or something, I'll tell you, I've had more people ask me about my Schoen pens in the past week than I have about all my fancy, smancy ink pens in the past 20 years. Very nice, very nice. I say that because it's not that it's a fancy pen at all. That's why I keep talking it to you guys. It's just well made, you know? It just is. Today, I need vodka to get over hump day. I don't know about you guys. It's Wednesday. It happens every time there's a short week. You know, we had a holiday last Monday, so didn't have to work. Then we had that short week, and it's like, whoa, everything's flying past. Now it's a regular week. It's hump day, regular hump day. It's been beautiful weather here on the East Coast in the 80s with low humidity. Rare, rare, rare. Won't last for long. But, man, the week is dragging. Already, it's Wednesday morning. I feel like I've been through a week and a half. Speaking of Mont Blanc, here's one of my Mont Blanc thin wallets. Let's talk about the coin. The coin is one of my Chinese panda coins. This one's from 1995. Lucky coin. Always carry a lucky coin. Keith Kevin Ken, someone asked me, what's Keith Kevin Ken? I get asked a lot, and I don't blame you. It's a weird little title. I know you guys have probably heard me say this 100 times, but we have a lot of new people, or people drop in to see one video and not all the others, and I may not have mentioned it. So every now and then I have to go over some of this stuff. But I have two brothers, Keith, older brother, Ken, younger brother. I'm Kevin. We're all 2 years apart. And so growing up, K-E, K-E, K-E. So whether you're walking in the neighborhood, friends, Keith Kevin Ken, you know, and we would respond to each of our names, any of them. Even my parents, especially when they were angry, they didn't have time to think of which KE to yell at. And so as long as they looked at me, whether they said Keith, Kevin, Ken, or whatever, I knew they were talking about me. So I thought, as a tribute, loving tribute to my brothers, I'd call it Keith, Kevin, Ken. I'm the only one, I'm Kevin, that has a YouTube channel as far as I know. So let's talk about the knives. Of course, those are my field notes. I kind of gave you a brief look at my brand new Cricut. It's the Sprint Run Blue Precision Cricut. I gave you a sneak preview yesterday. I just got them in 2 days ago, and I just love it. You know, I have another Precision, but it's a gray Precision on the Cricut. You know, you guys know, I love Cricuts. I love them. They're just perfect keychain knives. Literally perfect keychain knives. They look great. People love to see them. It doesn't scare anyone. And with that belly and that reverse S from Spyderco, it is really a heavy duty acting knife, even though it's nice and thin. It has the steel back with that Chris Reeve integral lock. It's a small knife, but even my fat Michelin Man hands can handle it real nice. VG10 steel. The blade is 1.9 inches. And that belly just lets you work. I mean, you get a good grip on this little knife. I really love it. Precision, glass fibers smaller than the human hair, and then they're weaved together. Precision means the pattern that you see right there. That's a Japanese pattern named after a specific Japanese kimono pattern. Oh, the medium one. Yes, it's Spyderco. It is Spyderco, and it's the Spyderco Mantra 2. Spyderco Mantra 2. This flipper and its brother, the Mantra, kicked off what will end up being a Spyderco just mega year. I've got these early January 2016, and this is going to be a mega 2016 for Spyderco. They released 2 at the exact same time. I don't remember when that happened. 2 flippers, the Mantra and the Mantra 2. They're identical except for the blades. This one is basically a flipping Delica. It's exactly like the Delica, except it has, which is identical to 2, it has a titanium, full titanium scales. It has the Reeve integral frame lock, and it has the wire clip. Those are exactly the same. What's different is the blade. They're both CPM M4. Now, the great thing about CPM M4 is it got great edge retention. It's very strong, but it will rust on you, so you have to take care of it. This one, of course, like the Delica, is in that traditional shape, leaf shape of Spyderco's. This one is thinner. It's got that thinner shape, that little, look at the tip, how it goes downward, has that belly. I really like it. Where that one, and you saw me, these are great flippers, but you saw me open that with that Spidey hole. This one is not a functional hole. You have to flip it. The other thing with these flippers, because they're small and that impact of the flip, it just flies out there. Spyderco does have steel fillers right there on the lock. You see that? That's great because, you know, steel, CPM, M4, any steel, against titanium, that titanium will wear over time, and that's why you see things traveling and that sort of thing. But they've taken care of it. The great thing about this blade, to me, is it's very thin in the pocket. It's a lot thinner in the pocket than the flipping Delica. You see that? That makes a big difference. Big difference. Because they don't have to have a functional Spidey hole. It's real small. They don't have to make room for the Spidey hole. That's the difference. This is what I'm carrying, the Mantra 2. And I need that extra room because the large carry is my Hinderer XM-18. If you're saying, hey, I haven't seen any of the Chris Reeve knives lately. You know why? Because we got over 500 subscribers. We met our goal. And so I'm now in the process of going through one of my 4 Pelican cases. This one, I say it's the most expensive because it has 48 Chris Reeve knives in it. I just posted part 2. Part 1, we started with all the Chris Reeve knives. We went halfway through it. Part 2 just posted. It's on this channel, so take a look at it. I also have a playlist with both of them in the playlist, so check out both of them. I go through the second half of my Chris Reeve knives. I still have an overflow of Spydercos that are in there, and I have my Microtech automatic out the fronts to go through. So that's either going to be part 3, which will be the conclusion, or I have to do a part 3 and 4. I don't know yet. Haven't recorded those yet. But that's why, and I said to myself, I'm not carrying a Chris Reeve knife until I'm done with that. That motivates me to get these things recorded and up to you guys as soon as possible. By the way, before I talk about this Hinderer that I have in my hand, I've been flipping, don't forget to thumb this up. Please, it's such great motivation for me. It also shares it for people who like your YouTube stuff. Don't forget to subscribe. Please hit that subscription. We made our 500. We're now moving to 1,000 as our next goal. And once the 1,000 goal is met, I'm opening up 2 Pelican cases. My largest case, which is a 1600, that holds all of mine. Instead of saying Spyderco on some of my videos, I've been saying Chris Reeve or Sabinza's. I don't know why. Anyway, my entire Spyderco collection will be involved. That's about 400 knives. In the 1600, for the most part, it's a lot of the classic Spyderco stuff you probably never seen. I know you haven't seen it on vid from me, and there are probably not a lot of YouTubes on them as well. And then I'm going to open up another 1550. So there'll be both of those. Those Spydercos are all in families, like all of the Delicas I have, all of the Mannixes I have, all of that stuff. It will be an epic open up. Trust me. It's going to be fun. All right. Let's get back to this, the pocket carry. This is the Hinderer XM-18. I really like this. I don't carry this enough. Usually I carry my XM-18, the small 3-inch, or I carry my Skinner, that 3.5-inch. This is a 3.5-inch Hinderer as well. S35 VN steel, carbon fiber, has a great grip with that titanium back, and of course that frame lock. I mean, the Hinderers are flipping now. So forget what you heard. If you see a Hinderer video here on YouTube and they go, well, they never flip, and they make all these jokes, that's an older video. You can check it out. They have solved that problem. These things flip, okay, which is really good. This is special. You know, I talk about this and I do it fast because usually I talk about the show side and then the lock side. This is a nice one because it has those brass standoffs on this one. The great thing about Hinderers is they sell a lot of pieces, different clips that you can put in, different plates that you can use, a whole lot of things, different scales that you can put on. Hinderer is really good at letting people mix and match and customize their own. I bought it with that. You guys know I'm lazy. I don't customize. I love seeing pimped out knives, but I don't do it. But this is just nice and classy. It used to be hard to get a Hinderer, and now he really uses his distribution. So Blade HQ has them. You know, I buy a lot of them from the good folks at knifeart.com. They're everywhere. Wherever you buy knives, pretty much they are. And that's great, especially the newer ones. That's my carry. I just included this because they're like twins to me. Fraternal twins, not identical. So whenever I carry one of the knives, I show you the other. I'm actually carrying my brand new To Me. It's not brand new. To Me Sprint Run Blue Precision Cricket. I'm doing the Mantra 2 with that thin blade, Spyderco Mantra 2 flipper. And then, of course, that wonderful flipper XM-18 3.5-inch carbon fiber S35 VN steel Hinderer. But you know what? And that's what I, look, oh, I blew it, didn't I? Yes, this is not Instagram. This, my friends, is the Keith Kevin Kid YouTube channel. You know, you do it for 2.5 months and then you blow it. Sorry about the reveal. Anyway, the knife that got away was this Strider. Strider SMF. It has G10 scales. I love the pattern on it. It gives you that great grippiness. Oh, man. I think Strider does some of the best jimping for me. Some people like their jimping pointy and into your thumb. I don't. I just like it to give me a little grip, and that's what that does. Man, nothing feels like a harder working knife than a Strider, and it is a harder working knife. I know, Chris Reeve, you guys know I have 48 of them, and I love my Chris Reeve knives, and you know you can beat up a Chris Reeve knife. It's so well done. But it doesn't feel like you can beat it up like a Strider. I just love the Strider. Strider, this is the knife that got away. The Strider SMF spear point, 3.9-inch blade. Did I tell you that? S35 VN steel. What a wonderful knife. But not today. Nope, nope. I'm going with the Hinderer. Can you guys see that? There we go. That's it, you guys. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to thumb it up. Please subscribe. We're working our way to 1,000. I really want to, I don't know how I'm going to shoot it, but I really want to share all my Spydercos with you. And by the time we reach 1,000, there'll probably be 10 new Spydercos to throw in to the mix. So I'm excited about that. So let's reach 1,000, subscribe. Hey, you guys, thank you very much. I appreciate all your time. I appreciate you. I really do. I love these mornings I get to spend with you. So thank you, thank you, thank you for giving me the opportunity. I really appreciate it. You guys have a perfect day. Keep those pockets full. Goodbye.